Right then guys, how's it going and welcome back to another fantasy football video, getting ready for game week 24 which kicks off tomorrow. It is a double game week for 4 teams, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of transfers going on tonight. I've already made my transfers. I did them early. Am I happy with them now? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet, but we will take a look at them shortly. But first of all, let's take a quick look at our league. So I am currently sat 298th in the Roobenstein league. If you've not joined yet, be sure to do so. I will put the code above my head. And welcome to JM, who has recently just joined. You can see I got 51 points. Which wasn't great. As always, anyone on this top page, you're doing better than me, and you're in the top 50 of the league, which is not bad going at all. Look out for some big pointers here. Satanic with an 86. Urgent Watch, Mr. Vaccines with an 89. And 88 for second place Mahmood. But top of the league still with 72 is Nick Hill. So well done to you, mate. Let's take a look at our high scorer, Mr. Vaccines with an 89. He does well every season. He did well last year as well. Martinez, God, I mean, for the price of that goalkeeper, if you got him in at the right time, you've had a great pick. I mean, I did not put him in. Same with Dallas. I put Elin in. Like, it's just so annoying. But well done to you. Cresswell with a 9. I mean, he's expensive, but he's doing well. Gundogan. You know, why have I not got Gundogan in my team? I mean, again, what's he got now? 8 goals in 12 games? You know, if you've not got Gundogan, and we'll talk about it in a minute, going into a double game week, and for his price, you know, it's the Man City rotation is the only risk to any Man City player, but for his cost, 6 million. I mean, what was it, 5.5? And he's got 8 goals in 12 games. I mean, it's crazy. Son, pretty much spot on with the captaincy pick as well. Salah, Fernandes, Antonio. Bamford got a goal. Calvert-Lewin on the bench. 12 points. So it could have been even better for you, mate. But yeah, well done to you. Well done to Nick Hill, who is currently top of the league. I'll show you how I did this week. 51 points. Now, I actually forgot to make some changes this week, which has, well, quite frankly, ruined my week. We accidentally left Johnson in goal against Spurs, which wasn't a great idea, but as it happened, McCarthy actually did worse against Newcastle, so we're all right. The main issue was that I already had 2 transfers stacked, and then didn't make a change. So I've basically lost a transfer, and now going into a double game week means I'm either going to have to pay out an extra 4 points for a third transfer, or I just stick with the 2, which I've already made, as I say, and I'll show you them in a moment. Target with a 7, good news. Stones, 2 points, and just the revolving situation of having 3 defenders who don't play. I mentioned it in my last video 2 weeks ago. It's still a problem. Balbuena, who, like, I mean, I've had him in all this time. Like, what? Why have I waited 7 weeks to get this guy out? Taylor, I mean, Burnley again, or another team with a double game week, which is why I don't really want to take him out, because I like to risk it and then hope he plays. But he's gone back to orange again. He went up to yellow, he played a bit, and now he's out again. And then I've got Phillips, the Liverpool defender, who, again, he's in and he's out. But even when he's in, Liverpool haven't been keeping clean sheets. Now that's 5 in a row now where they've conceded. So, spoiler alert, he is one of the players that I took out. And then, moving forward, you know, these 3, Salah, Fernandes, Sterling, nothing too special this week, but it's pretty much where all my points came from. Nothing from Grealish, although he has looked good the last few weeks. Bamford got a goal. Wilson is out for 6 to 8 weeks. So if you've not got him out yet, then you need to be getting him out soon. Antonio, like, I mean, he's done so well since he's come back. I actually had him in, I think, from that Burnley game. So he has done well. I suppose actually a bit quiet in the last few. I know he got 8 in that one there. But he's injury prone, you know. But yeah, that was my week. As I say, double game week. So this is what my team looks like now. I'll just quickly go through it for anyone who doesn't know. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, those are the normal games, the 10 games everyone plays. Wednesday, Burnley also play Fulham. Everton also play Man City. So as you can imagine, I think Man City is going to be the popular choice for the double game week. They play twice, Everton and Spurs. So I think they're going to be popular. Would I say they've got the greatest fixtures? Probably not. Will Pep probably rotate everyone? Yes. So I actually have 3 players going into this week for Man City. Again, it's a bit of a risk, you know. You want to go for it. I had 2 transfers to use. Everton play twice. They obviously play Man City, then they play Fulham. So I'd probably say a good and a bad game for them. Fulham play Burnley and also play Everton. So again, good and a bad. Everton, Burnley. Even then, you know, Fulham aren't great. And I would actually say that Burnley have got the best of the fixtures. They play Fulham and they also play Crystal Palace. So, my team, if that wasn't confusing to follow, hopefully it wasn't. I took out Phillips, as I already mentioned, from Liverpool, and put in Lowton. Burnley defender, as I say, 2 decent fixtures, Crystal Palace and Fulham. And I also took out a Wilson, Newcastle player, who was out for 6 to 8 weeks, and put in Jesus, who obviously plays twice. 2 toughish fixtures. Will he play both games? You just don't know. But I already had a defender. I already had Sterling. De Bruyne is still injured. That was why I went for Jesus. I've left Balbuena in there. Will he ever play again? I don't know. But it was against Sheffield United. So I thought I would risk leaving him in. And I've also risked leaving in Taylor as well. Is he going to play in either of those games? Probably not. But it was just the fact that he had a double game week. And I hope that maybe if he did play them both, it would be worth it. So yeah, that is my team. I mean, in terms of back to front, McCarthy in there is fine. Stones, again, double game week against 2 tough teams. But Lowton and Taylor, both 2 good fixtures. Will Taylor play? I don't know. If he doesn't, will Balbuena play? Probably not. And then Bamford. I mean, you know, I want to leave Taylor in because it's double game week. But even if it's not, I don't think Bamford is a bad shout, really. I would, looking at it again now for the first time in a few days, I'd probably move him up there. Midfield, Leicester for Liverpool, you never know. I've put Fernandes as captain against West Brom. Sterling, again, Tottenham, Everton, Grealish, Brighton. Jesus, 2 games. Antonio, Sheffield United at home. Will he play? I hope so. I mean, the big question really for me is captaincy. I've put it on Fernandes. Really? Should I put it on Sterling because they play twice? But 2 tough teams. And Sterling might get rotated. I could risk it and put it on a Burnley defender if they get 2 clean sheets. But you know, Manchester United, you know, they just scored 3 against Everton. Scored 9 the game before that. So, you know, they might not have a double game week, but Fernandes could well outscore a double game week player. Let me know who you're going to captain this week. I think that's probably my biggest question. Let me know what changes you're making. I'm tempted. Is it worth 4 points to maybe move out Balbuena or Taylor and actually put in a player who I definitely know will play in 2 games? I mean, this is the thing. I could put a Burnley defender in and, you know, they could concede against Crystal Palace and then get a clean sheet against Fulham. You know, what's that, 7 points? But really it's only 3 because I've had to pay 4 points. You know, and it's 3 points worth it when I could have just put Bamford on the pitch, you know, that. So really it's 1 point, you know, after I've got a player who's played. So, you know, they'd actually need to keep 2 clean sheets for it to be worth paying the 4 points, or a clean sheet in a bonus, or a clean sheet in assist. You know, just 1 clean sheet isn't really enough. I mean, I suppose it's a plus, but if they're conceding both games, then I've lost points. Unless you say that if they play both games, that's 4 points just playing, so technically it will be no points lost. So maybe the risk is worth the reward. Let me know your thoughts on that. But yeah, that is my team, as I say. If you're interested in what other people are doing this week, Gundogan is highly brought in, as you'd imagine. Calvert-Lewin also, because he's now gotten back on the score sheet. Kane is fit again. Watkins, I think a lot of this is actually down to Wilson being out. A lot of people will be moving these players in. Souček got his red card. Antonio potentially injured. So, you know, there's 2 strikers that are moving out and people are coming in. Son as well. People obviously looking for the Son to Kane switch. And Zaha is injured. I mean, again, look at this. Phil Foden with 16 points, you know. A lot of people bringing Gundogan in. Maybe Foden's someone you should think of as well. But again, it's the rotation. Look, it's actually said it here. It must have heard me. Single fixture enough to captain Fernandes. You know, I think captain is a big one this week. I think that is quite possibly the biggest question of the lot. As I say, it is a double game week, but Man City have got 2 tough fixtures, and you know, as much as Burnley may well get 2 clean sheets against 2 teams that could very well do that against, you know, it's still very unpredictable. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the fantasy football video. Drop a like, let me know what you're doing with your team. I need a good week this week. I've had a couple of bad ones. Top 4,000 in Newcastle, that's not too bad. Top 100,000 in England. I mean, I'm not doing too bad, but I'm not doing great either. As I say, almost 300th in the league. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Drop a like, subscribe. Go over and put your predictions in on my prediction video as well. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.